All right, it's homework help for week 1, day 3, and we've got two kind of tricky problems for you today, so let's hope you're with us. This says, Kieran has a beaded necklace business. By the way, that's kind of weird. Who has a beaded necklace business? Anyway, she can make 12 necklaces in 2 hours. How long will it take her to make 9 necklaces? So, first off, I'm going to start by writing this out as a fraction. 12 necklaces in 2 hours. So 12 necklaces over 2 hours. And it says, how long will it take her to make 9 necklaces? So I'm going to write the other fraction, and I'm going to put the 9 necklaces on top. Now, going from 12 to 9, I'm not really sure. 12 divided by what is 9? So I'm going to try our strategy of reducing this first fraction here. Ooh, that didn't come out too good. So I'm going to reduce that. And I know 12 over 2 reduces to 6 necklaces in 1 hour. All right, now, again, we want to figure out how long it will take her to make 9 necklaces. But again, 6 doesn't go into 9. So there's a couple ways I could do this. One is, I could figure out, for example, how to go from 6 to 9. If I go opposite, and if I do 9 divided by 6, then the answer, which is 1.5, will get me 6 times 1.5 is 9. So if I do 1 times 1.5, it will be 1.5 hours. And that's my answer. But there's another way you can kind of use a little common sense for this one. So let me show you. Let me go back and erase this here. Is you can say, all right, in 2 hours, it's 12 necklaces. 1 hour, it's 6. Now, isn't 9 exactly between 12 and 6? 9's like halfway between 6 necklaces and 12 necklaces. So if you know that, you can say, what's halfway between 1 hour and 2 hours? Which would be 1.5 hours, which I forgot my 0.5 earlier. So that's another way you can kind of figure that one out. Anyway, that's your answer, 1.5 hours. Now, the one below is tricky because it's a trapezoid. Now, remember, the formulas for all of your polygons are in the inside of the back cover of your math book. So I'm going to start by writing the formula for area of a trapezoid. And this is a long one. So its area is half times the height times, in parentheses, base 1 plus base 2. All right. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go through and I'm going to find the different parts of this formula. So first off, the height. This line right here is the height. So the height is 4. So it's going to be half times 4. Now, we need base 1 plus base 2. Now, base 1, doesn't really matter which one's base 1, which one's base 2. The bases, though, must be parallel with each other. So they're the two bases. It's going to be 5 and 9. Now, at this point, you can just type this exactly in the calculator, including the parentheses, exactly like it is, and you'll get the answer. But you could also do a little bit of mental math, and I'll show you that here. So first off, I know half of 4 is 2, and I know 5 plus 9 is 14. And 2 times 14 is 28. So that means the area of this trapezoid is 28 square centimeters. All right. But remember, if you don't want to do that mental math, just type in, once you get all the numbers substituted, type in all of those numbers into the calculator as is, including the parentheses, and you'll get your answer. All right, I hope that helped, and if you have any other questions, make sure you ask them tomorrow. Thanks.